Hello, and welcome back everyone to episode 3 of the Gran Turismo 4 Randomizer Mod 100% playthrough. A little bit of recap from last episode. We managed to win a R34 Skyline in a lovely midnight purple color and an EP1 Honda Civic Type R, which I've recently been corrected. It was not the same one as in the license test. The one in the license test was an 04 model and it was a facelifted version. This car is not the facelifted one, which is too bad because I think the facelifted one looks better. Without further ado, it is time to attack the international B licenses and get ourselves one step closer to competing in the Sunday Cup. Because I've decided we're going to do the driving missions first. Oh shit, do the last driving missions require an S license? I can't remember. But if they do, that means we're going to have to do super license after IA, which is not going to be fun. Alright, here we go. IB1 and Tiburon. Same as we did for National A, all silvers or better. I decided not to go into 1080p mode because I don't think it makes too much of a difference. Oh, shit. 2 1,000 for the second. It's always a close margin. It's never a big victory. You know, the game doesn't run any better when it's in, standard, so I might as well just throw it in 480p. Sorry, 1080p. 1080i. It's not even 1080p, it's 1080i. The game just looks so crisp in 1080i. And I don't think it's seemingly working the emulator any harder. Well, not by the looks of it, at least. I'm just going to see if I can clear up some storage here. Take a small break. Alrighty. That was narrow gold. I swear, we don't really get large margin golds. They're all just like either very gold or not. To fix the on this car and the second. Sounds better now. Come on. What have we here? Either almost gold or almost silver. Otherwise, it's just a silver. I've only had, I think, maybe 1 or 2 times I had to redo it because I got a bronze the first time. Now, I could gold these if I wanted to, but, I'm not really too worried about it. Luckily, it doesn't count towards progression percentage, otherwise these episodes would have to be... God, I'd have to actually do some editing. just knew I entered that corner 3 years too early. Come on, give me silver. Give me silver. Almost right in between gold and silver. I'm overthinking it. Car down so much. Having TCS on one for a car that has Wilson is no problem, but the ASM oversteer and understeer just ruin away every car handle. And so then, almost certain every single one-night guideline has been turned on. There's only one person I can think of that I know off the top of my head doesn't have this assist on in the ID license, at least the test. The slalom test, the second one. I always find easier. It's like the Z4 GT complex string sort of high-speed slalom and the RGT. The one of the assists off. Not only is the time easier, the car just drives better. Goodness. Speed it up already. They don't let you accelerate, they don't let you turn, they don't let you do anything. And the effects are like doubled on front-wheel drive cars. Ooh, emulator lag. People love it. Car. How did you do that today? What we got going here? Looks like the cheeky little silver. Not that close to gold. I used to always gold this test, but I also used to ride the ball. I'm trying to actually, you know, be a clean driving, trying to do clean driving for this one. Except for if I need to, you know, I'll resort to, you know, good old Forza, old Gran Turismo. Oh my god, the assists are so awful. The car drives worse than on because it restricts the car from accelerating. So when it stops restricting it, it just causes it to flail uncontrollably. Making it feel nearly impossible to... See, look. The car never slides like this with the assist on. Why would it bother? That's why I hate this test. IB6 can go shove itself. IB7 though, not that bad. Oh my goodness, The emulator's lagging ballsack. Let's see if I can underclock it. If that doesn't work, we're just gonna have to resort to tell me what I've gotten. Okay, finally, no more assists. And I know the perfect way to launch the car, I'm pretty sure. That was just me failing. What if I started in second gear? Awful. Going too fast, turning too little, trying to keep it, you know, stable. I swear I didn't clip the cone. You know, I say this because it's easier, and it is. I'm trying to talk about it. Keep it in second gear. Dang it! That was too early. I don't think I've ever used this car once this game. Probably for this exact reason. This test made me hate this generation Z4. Stop it! Stop it, you noble lord! God, it is taking everything I have not to say awful person. I'm almost at 15 minutes. It took me 30 minutes to do the A license, and it's taking me like 6 minutes to do this bull crap test. And I'm gonna get copyrighted because of oh yeah plays every time you fail in this game. I don't know how much of a song you can play with get away. Every license test is going to get copyrighted. Copyright strike. drive this stupid car again. Damn this automobile. No, I like BMWs, but I do not like this BMW, even slightly. An emulator lag to go along with it. Emulator running like turd. Right now, it's lagging awful. Oh my god. That's it. We're losing the underclocking. And we're losing the 1080p. 1080i. We're going back to standard resolution. As if this is going to fix my problem. It's going to fix the lag issue. I regret to inform you, you're going to have to look at awful picture quality for the rest of this playthrough. That was my fault. I had a perfect run. It was going to be a silver. How did I ever goal all these tests? How did I ever goal the slalom tests? They're both awful. It's just the car slides, and then when it does, you're done. Let's see if this helps. Actually, the second phase of the start is where that really kicks in. I'm gonna have to grab my throwing controller. This test never gave me this much of a problem growing up, I don't think. I'm gonna have to pause this recording and then just complete this off recording so that I don't make the video take so much time. We have one more try at this. If I fail again, I'm gonna launch the controller that's broken out the window and pick up after I've completed this test. I'll show the replay of me complete, and look, I've already messed up the start. This isn't even going to be a silver. I mean, it's not even going to be a problem. It's going to fail at some point. Finally! Through this test, damn this car. Fuck Fuji Speedway. That test took longer than, like, I don't know, I mean, like, those two tests combined took as much time as IA-15. Now it's trying to keep the video under 40 minutes. I gotta start making chapters. So that people can skip my pain and misery. Oh, thank God. Working on, well, not run good time. Time to skip the coffee break. I couldn't be bothered. Oh, why don't you do the coffee break? Because I don't feel like driving a TVR Griffith through some cones. In a ever shortening circle. I'd rather just do the test that actually matters. Oh man. This doesn't sound that bad. These are those candidates that fail nice. over a quarter tenth from gold. That's good. Time to do IB10, which is, MGF at Hong Kong. I really do not like this car. Every time you do a randomizer run, as long as you choose a different name, it will always be different. TF-160 on the other hand, I do quite like. This is a good engine. It drives pretty well. That's one thing I don't think we've gotten yet, a mid-engine car. Considering I just got done with a completely different run, these slow cars feel agonizing. God. The test again would be enough to make me quit. I suck at this test. I suck at the dirt driving in this game, honestly. I gotta ship the meat. Look how much time I saved by this from the start. Woo! You failed. And I downshifted. It's just tough to, predict how the car's going to slide. And 12 is going to be another dirt driving one, isn't it? It's not the Subaru, though. It's the... Oh, no. So the Z4 bloody iPhone. Yep, of course, it's a friggin' bronze. Something's wrong with this image. was lagging ballsack through that test. And, yeah, for whatever reason. It was just lagging ballsack. Ooh, the RX-8. The Focus IS. Have determined that even the cars that are being specified, and including the ones that have been added into this game as part of, like, I don't know, expansion content from the are available as prize cars. And the NC Miata is considered a special car and cannot be used in standard events. And I don't know how to cheat that. So I will not be using it in standard events. I'll go back it up Hobby Thomas like you never left. Stupid. What is wrong with me? What do I suck at this thing? But I don't really care, because it's time to move on to the dreaded City Diaria one-lap guide in the Giulia GTA Sprint Special. How does this thing have enough power to spin tires? Heading up to the section where we're in the driving Bora. Taking everything in and not to make a safe everything. What? Screw this shit. Why is the pace car driving so weird? a car that I would skenazzle. 1,000 miles is going to have it simple. And I can always de-spec it, but either way, it's not going to be fun. And I try and not rely on the de-spec for a longer run. So what I did last one was a fail, but that wasn't. I mean, it's, you're not going to get silver anymore, you dumbo, but it's not a fail somehow. In fact, I absolutely clocked that wall. Well, you know, I'm already far enough into it that I feel like we just gotta continue. Second gear, there's no wheel spin. It's like 130 horsepower if it's lucky. Oh, there's another tight corner coming up this corner. I forgot how tight that was. Damn it! I probably shouldn't have recorded this. Hope the IA license doesn't go this poorly. It's supposed to stay positive. Be entertaining to watch. It's not being a prick. Running at 100 now, dude. I started the GC World Championship on my last save file, my last sort of playthrough in this game. I didn't actually go through 100% of this one, I missed the random stuff, and I did use cheats, seeing what some of the cars look like. There we go. That's the difference between me getting silver and bronze on that last run. Now I just gotta do this half piece and we're good. Let's go. Underway. Faster, little Julia. That's the way. Oh my goodness. Now I'm up so pissed. It's almost over. And I've got to keep this under 40 minutes. I don't have a choice. I do, but I would like to keep it 40 minutes. 40 minutes is kind of like my episode limit. I know when to break. out the silver. And that about does it for the IB license. Time to move on some prize cars. Lighten the mood a little bit before I have to tack on the IA licenses later today. And then eventually... What's our prize for all bronze IB license? It is a... BMW Z4. Well, we've got that mid-engine car. It's just only the worst quote-unquote supercar in the game. For all silvers, we get... a Miata. That's a convertible. That's a convertible. I can't be too upset. That's 2 more challenges in the beginner's league we have knocked out. Mid-engine, our MR Cup for the Suzette V16T, and Spiders and Roadsters, or Spider and Roadster for the Miata. Alright, well, I'm going to call it at the end of this episode. Hopefully, I'll see you guys next time when we tackle the IA license, and I definitely don't do IA 15 40,000 times. Hopefully, well, it'll still be like a 9-minute test, even if I manage to do it first try. Either way, that's okay. I will see you guys next time.